everyone. I wanted to share my experience with the Anjappar Chettinad restaurant, which has been recently opened in Frankfurt. It is located near the main railway station, which is the Hauptbahnhof, probably few meters from the main railway station. If you're coming by tram or train, I think you can just walk towards the restaurant. It is located in the Kaiserstrasse, where the other mostly the Asian shops are there, Sharavana Bhavan and the other grocery shops are located. It is Kaiserstrasse 41. So it is a much awaited South Indian restaurant in Frankfurt. The one which is already which has been reopened is in Netherlands, and probably London and Paris might have their own chains. So this is the first restaurant in Germany, and it is in Frankfurt. So on a quiet evening, Monday evening, on the 2nd of January, we visited the restaurant. Probably it would be a better idea to go for lunch, but we decided to go on a evening. And the restaurant looked very spacious, and I could also take some shots from inside. And it is a spacious restaurant which could accommodate probably around 75 to 100 people maybe. And they had good wall hangings from the authentic South Indian kitchen, which I really liked it. So they have imported all the wall hangings. And the staff who were really serving and taking the orders were looking more North Indian, so which we were really expecting some South Indian Tamil speaking staff, but it looks like the owner is a North Indian, and the staff and the few cooks are also North Indians, but the main dishes, the South Indian dishes are cooked by South Indian chefs. Probably they have got from the chain of the restaurant chain itself. So they had some good wall hangings like a jallikattu, lady selling fish. All these were looking very authentic. So the Karaikudi, the Anjappar Chettinad kitchen has authentic background. It is from a group of people called Chettiyas from Karaikudi, and Chettiyas is a community who does business. They do trade with trading different stuff, and they are also very good at cooking. They have their own spices. Usually they dry roast chilies, pepper, jeera and coconut, and they dry roast it and they powder it and they add to the spices. So they have their own spices. So what we ordered was for a drink, we ordered lassi, mango lassi. It was very normal, it was very ordinary, nothing very special about it. And we also went for starters. Like one of the waiter, he said that Anjappar chicken fry is very good, so we went for that. And then we ordered one dosa, and we ordered a South Indian meals, mutton curry meals, and also South Indian lamb biryani. So these were the dishes which we ordered, and it came within few minutes. We didn't have to wait much, probably because of the less crowd that evening. We expected some Tamil songs to be played. They had 2 screens, but unfortunately they were playing Hindi songs, which didn't give much an ambience for the Anjappar Chettinad restaurant. Usually in Chennai, and even we have noticed in the US also, they were playing Tamil songs, and the staffs were also Tamilians, but you miss that here. So these are the images which I mentioned. Probably it is from the Shivaganga district somewhere, because Karaikudi is from Shivaganga district, and this could be one of the scene there. And this is the menu card which we got, at least for the evening. They had this menu card which contained some soups, appetizers, and house of thalis, biryanis, house of specialities, dosas, breads, and also other dishes like idli, dosa, and breads and so on. So we ordered Chettinad chicken fry as an appetizer, and as a thali we ordered mutton curry thali, mutton meals thali, and also we ordered one lamb biryani, and yeah, that's all, and one dosa with side dishes vegetarian, but they also had the option of idli and fish curry. So they also have the house of thalis and also their own specialities like Poondu Korambu, Katrika Korambu. All these are the typical Chettinad recipes. So one can try during the lunch time. So these are the very authentic dishes. I also heard that they have a buffet, but I'm not sure when it is. Probably during the weekdays. They might have buffet, and also they might have a different menu card for the daytime. So this was an evening time, and we had this kind of menu, and they also had different varieties of dosas and also Indian breads. And the first one what we got was the starter, the Chettinad chicken fry, and the Chettinad chicken fry was not up to the mark. It was a normal, it was looking like a kind of KFC chicken. So they also have uttapam, they also have desserts, they have some hot beverages and Indian lassis and soft drinks. So this is the entire menu, and as you see, you have the different dosas like ghee dosa, ghee masala dosa, onion masala dosa, onion rava dosa, and rava masala dosa, and plain dosa, masala dosa, rava dosa, special ghee podi dosa. I ordered a ghee roast. And in biryanis, they have veg basmati biryani, chicken dum biryani, and mutton dum biryani, and special fish biryani. We ordered mutton dum biryani, and we didn't have to wait so long. It came very fast. This mutton chukka, varval, mutton nalli, fry masala, chops, vanjaram fish fry, crab, Chettinad roast masala. These are very authentic for a Chettinad cuisine. And this is the starter we received. As I mentioned, we were not very happy about the starter because it was looking more like a KFC chicken, and also it was tasting more like a KFC chicken with some spices. But it was a very average dish, and the lassi was also very average. And then we got a thali, and thali was quite good with the paneer rice. We could also ask for extra rice if you want. It came with a butter naan and different side dishes, but it was looking more like a Sharavana Bhavan thali meals. If you order a vegetarian one, we ordered a mutton curry thali meal, so it came with a mutton curry, and the rest were looking more like a Sharavana Bhavan thali meals, but it was all yummy, and it was tasting very South Indian. And the biryani, I should say that it is very good, especially the lamb biryani came with this jeera shamba rice, and it was looking very authentic, and the lamb was well cooked, and it was very soft, and it was very authentic. It tasted like the real Chettinad biryani. So I would strongly suggest for going for biryanis, and the thali is also not a bad option. Thali came with the mutton kola urundai, which is very typical for the Chettinad. It came with a dal, rasam, and sambar, and some vegetable dishes, kirai, potato and peas, and mutton curry, and papad, yogurt, pickle, and kesari. And it came with 2 naan breads and also rice, so it's quite filling for one person. And so yeah, of course, in fact 2 people can share one thali. And I ordered a dosa with different varieties of chutney and sambar. So biryani also came with mutton curry and raita and papad and a boiled egg. So the food was quite filling, and it was very authentic except the starter, the rest was looking very authentic, and dosa was also good. And the biryani is served in a clay pot. It looked like a mud pot with a boiled egg and mutton curry, and it was tasting, and also it was looking very, very authentic, just like how they serve in Chennai and Karaikudi. We have tasted several of the Anjappar Chettinad in Chennai and also in the US. So it was looking and tasting more like the one in the US, but the ones in Chennai, they are very, very authentic. They serve it in a banana leaf, which you cannot expect it in Europe or in the US. So my son is a fan of biryani, so he enjoyed it, and I'm a fan of dosa and idli, so I also enjoyed it. And it was a good evening, and I would say that it is worth trying. Or whenever if you want to go for lunch or dinner, probably lunch might be the best option. So thank you very much for watching, and keep on watching my vlogs, which are Kavita Ramesh's vlogs. Wishing you all a very happy new year. Thank you.